This is a show that I did, I think in 2011. I always volunteered my time to nursing homes and medical daycare centers and Deborah Hospital and so forth. And I did all kinds of magic. I would do sleight of hand magic and coin magic, but I would always add a touch of mentalism, which is mental magic. Some of it was mental magic, some of it was mind reading, and some of it was predictive. And I appeared at all these places. I was doing mental magic when people didn't know what it was. And it was just that I was a magician. That's all they knew. I'm explaining what I'm going to do.
People say, what is mentalism? It's kind of like...
I try to set people up for mental magic because they don't really know what it is.
So I usually move along pretty fast. A lot of my stuff is only like a minute long. So you have to really watch it.
I'm pulling cards out of the back of my hand and making cards appear and doing a lot of manipulative magic and making cards appear from nowhere and showing my hand empty, and the audience is responding well. I'm on a stage and I cut rope and I do all kinds of magic. And of course mentalism. There'll be some mental magic in this as well. And I just made a scarf appear on a rope from nowhere, and I cut ropes and restore them, and I did all regular magic, but I snuck in my mental magic and psychic and numbers in a lot of my shows. And magicians would understand the magic part, but they wouldn't understand the psychic part. They wouldn't understand some of the things I did. I did a lot of standard stuff and just things to entertain people, and I was donating my time. I was teaching psychic classes back in 1971. And I'm showing it kind of like some standard type of magic, things that people may expect. And I did it for charity. I did a lot of muscular dystrophy shows for free, and Deborah Hospital Foundation, Heart and Lung Hospital, and nursing homes and medical daycare centers and things like that. You see, I'm saying it's August of 2011, so that was like 6 years ago, I guess, going on 7 years ago. I try to tell a story, be entertaining.
And you have to catch it or you fall. And Burt Lancaster would go upside down, hanging by his feet.
See, I'm explaining it. Because part of the magic show or whatever is to also explain things to people and tell a story. It's entertainment. The story itself is entertaining.
Burt Lancaster and Tony Curtis.
And I'm putting paper clips on this big dollar bill with a rubber band. I'm putting them on different sides, and they come together mysteriously and join each other as if Tony Curtis and the other acrobat caught each other. Burt Lancaster would catch them. It's like the two paper clips coming together. So I was trying to tell a story, but this is the kind of shows I would do. And then you'll see me doing some mental magic too, which really baffles people. See, the two came together, Burt Lancaster and Tony Curtis. See, that's part of the entertainment, is the story, and the story is entertaining, so you want to entertain people. I'm explaining I'm going to cut a rope, and I tell them, never trust a magician.
But I tie a knot in it, okay, and I'm going to cut it. Would you say it's cut?
Right, I cut it in front of everybody, and then I restore it. Now I'm going to do some mental magic. This is one of my specialties. This is a newspaper prediction. I'm going to cut it exactly where they tell me, and I'm going to have the exact prediction written down on the line that they tell me to stop. I cut it and I'm not touching it. I'm not going to touch it now. I already have it written down somewhere what the prediction is going to be for that newspaper that got cut. That's where I had it written down already. Okay, they're totally baffled. How did I know where they were cutting? I cut it exactly where they said.
This is kind of like a little bit of a stunt for the kids. I got it.
Anything get people to laugh. It's supposed to be entertaining, and that's what I do.
Well, what it is, they just say stop whenever they want. Okay, remember that card. You see that card? Does everybody see it? Now, I'm going to throw it right in here. And this is like a fishing line. See, I don't go fishing, but I fish for cards. So I'm just going to put the line in there. And this is the card I came out with.
I do a lot of unusual and old-fashioned magic, and I devoted a lot of time, free time, to these different charities and organizations. Some of them help sick people and hospitals, and I consider myself an entertainer. Magic is a form of entertainment. Now I'm producing silks for my hand and managing silks for my hand, and I try to keep it interesting. I give a little mental magic. I manipulate things. I do standard magic. I do a little bit of everything. I tell stories. I do everything I can to try to get people to laugh and relax and enjoy themselves. And some of my stuff is very mysterious. This is a thing where I have somebody pick a number mentally, and I already predicted what number they'll pick. One, a little kid picked number one.
So, this is the ones that you didn't pick, right? You picked every number but that. Now, is there a reason why you picked number one? You don't have any reason? Well, I'll show you what it is. You see all those cards? It's the only one that's a nine of spades, and right here, I have a nine of spades on the board.
I had predicted it. I predicted that they'd pick a nine of spades before they picked it. And this is the kind of magic I did. I just went right along. I added some mental magic to physical magic, and I told stories. I was an entertainer. I've been around for years. I did mental magic when people didn't know what it was. I was probably one of the forerunners in this kind of thing.
But a child won't know what you do, but the point is, pick any card you want. Random card. Okay. Now, I'm going to turn around. You just show it to the audience. Don't show it to me. Okay, you got what it is? Well, just put it right here. I'm going to cut it into the deck, okay? I'm going to shuffle. Right? I will mix up the cards. See that? Now, I'm going to put it into this case in front of the entire audience. Okay, it's in the case. All right? I have no sleeves. So what I'm going to do is Now, I don't know what the card is. It's in the case. What I'm going to do is, I'm just going to put my pen right, oops, my pen fell apart. Okay. Well, anyway, I started pulling it out with a pen, and I put a hole in it, but the pen fell apart.
All right.
Okay?
See, I'm an entertainer, and that's what I do. I do all kinds of magic. I did magic with rope and coins and cards and mental and so forth and so on.
Now, you can't stretch these no matter what you want to do. If anybody wants to try stretching it, they can. But,
This is an old classic effect called the unequal equal or the professor's nightmare.
I take this one and I put it in my hand over here. And I take this one, I put it in my hand over here. So we go like this. We go like this. And they all stretch the same size. See, now they're the same size. So let me show you what I got. I got 1, 2, 3 strands. They're all the same size. Now I'm going to tie them together. I told you I go from one thing to the other very quickly.
I always have been multi-talented. I did coin and card manipulation. I did rope magic. I did all kinds of magic, and then I did mental magic or mentalism.
And here we go. Here's the large, here's the medium one, the large one, and here's the short one.